In this video, I'm going to walk you through Adobe Spark Post, Page, and Video. I will give you step-by-step instructions on how to create each. You will begin by going to spark.adobe.com. From here, you will select Start Now for free. Continue with Google. And select the Google account that you would like to use. Then the main dashboard will pop up. This is where your creations are stored. As you can see, I've already created a video using Spark on the U.S. government and a page using Spark on Mingo my dog. From here, you will go to the top blue plus button. This is where you go to create a new creation. You can create a post, page, or video. We are going to begin by clicking the red plus button today because we are going to begin by creating a video. The first thing you or your students are going to do is give your story a title. Click or tap in the text area and type your title. My title today is going to be St. George is Awesome. And click Next. Sometimes students, especially younger students, may need some guidance around story structure. To help with this, Spark includes story templates that can be used as a starting point. These don't actually create the story, they provide guidance as to story flow. We are not going to use these today because I want to show you how to create a video from scratch. If you want to create a video from scratch, you would then go down here at the bottom and select Start from Scratch. Spark video stories are made up of a series of slides which Spark weaves together to create the final video. The slides are shown at the bottom of the screen. And this is where you select to add, delete, or move slides. The first slide is already awaiting content. To add content, you would click or tap on the plus in the middle of the screen. You'll see that you can add video files, text, photos, and icons to your video. We're going to click on text and type in a title for our story. So just like we did previously, we're going to go ahead and type this title in, St. George is Awesome, as our opening title slide. Now we're going to click the plus sign at the bottom left of the screen to add another slide. The new slide is automatically selected. You would then click or tap the plus sign in the middle to add new content. This time I want to add an icon. So I would select icon. Adobe Spark provides you with hundreds of thousands of icons to add to any video, page, or post. I'm going to type in what I'm looking for. This one I'm going to type in football since St. George is good at football. Select the football that I want to use and it automatically adds it to the slide. Let's say I wanted to add more than one icon to a slide. I would then go up to Layout, select Split Screen, go back to my middle where it already puts it up there. I can add text to describe the icon, or I can add another icon, and I'm going to add this football. So it's simple to add icons and different text to slides to make them unique. Now, let's go back down here so that you can see what else you can do with Adobe Spark Video. We're going to add another slide. This time, I'm going to add a photo. I'm going to go back right here so that I can show you all the different types of photos that you can add. Your students can upload a photo that they have on their computer. They can find free photos using Adobe Spark. And all these different choices can be used to add photos. I suggest using the Find Free photos. You know that they're going to be age appropriate for your students and what your students are looking for. I am going to type in dragons because I want this slide to be about our mascot being the dragons. Click on this picture, and as you notice, it is the full page because we have on our layout selected full screen. I can split it and do this and add a text to it saying that we are the dragons. I can also use this layout format to where it's used as a caption. So I'm going to stick it like that and use it like that. Now let's say I want to add another slide. I go back down here, and this time I want to add a video. With video, it must be a video that is downloaded to the computer. So that does make it a little bit more difficult for students to access and add videos in. I do not have any videos about St. George downloaded to my computer, so I'm just going to upload one of the videos that I have created for y'all's professional development to just show you what you can do. You don't have to add the full video. I know that video is 13 minutes. I'm just going to add 10 seconds to the video. So you can go here, show how long you want the video. You can click where you want the video to begin, where you want it to end. It's pretty cool, but I'm only going to add 10 seconds to this video from the beginning and click Save. And now it's added to your Adobe Spark video. Now that we have a couple of slides created and we have text on each slide, I've showed you all the different features that the students can do. Let's look at how we add some narration to our video. To add narration, it's very simple. All your students do is go to the red microphone button and they hold it down when they want to talk. They treat it just like a microphone on any other computer device. So I'm going to show you how it works. I'm going to select this and add some narration to my video. Today I'm going to tell you why St. George is so awesome. Now I'm going to go to the next slide. Click it again. Our football team always wins. We start in 4th grade and go all the way to 8th. I want to be on the football team. Go here, click it again. Our mascot is the dragons because St. George the Saint slayed the dragon. And then I wouldn't say I don't want to add any narration to this one. I don't have to. So if I wanted to see it as a whole video, I would click this little tab down here. You can click this at any time to view your entire video. Today I'm going to tell you why St. George is so awesome. Our football team always wins. We start in 4th grade and go all the way to 8th. I want to be on the football team. Our mascot is the dragon because St. George the Saint slayed the dragon. Now let's take a look at how I can make my Spark video more creative and exciting looking. I would go up here to Theme, select the theme that I would like to use. Today I'm going to use this one. And it adds color and font and backgrounds to my Spark video. And you can see down here at the bottom, it changes it according to what's going on. If I was to select statement, it would change the font. You can see how the font is changed and how the colors are changed. Pretty cool. Now, before we end today, I want to go and add in here that it was created by Jessica Gray. And somehow I added that one in, so I'm going to go ahead and just delete it. Don't know how I did that one. All right. Now, the last step before I can finalize my video is I want to change that music that was playing in the background. I would click music up here at the top, change. All of these are free royalty, so your students can use it at any point. They can also add their own music, but I would have a copyright conversation with students about that before they did that. And there you go. Your music is changed. Now, let's look at what our video looks like. Today I'm going to tell you why St. George is so awesome. Our football team always wins. We start in 4th grade and go all the way to 8th. I want to be on the football team. Our mascot is the dragon because St. George the Saint slayed the dragon. It then gives you the option to share it. You can share it and it'll create a link for you to post onto your website or embed into a website and share with your friends through email, things like that. Or you can download it to your computer. So that is Adobe Spark Video. Our next topic is going to be Adobe Spark Page. And we are going to go back. Now you can see the dashboard is up. You have your video that you just created on your dashboard has now been added. But let's go and look at how to create an Adobe Spark page. So you would go up to the top to the blue plus, click Page. You would then add your title. You can add a subtitle if you would like. It gives you the option to add a photo to represent your title page. I'm going to use the free photos. I'm going to type in church. Scroll and see what I find. And I'm going to make this our background photo. So this is what it would look like as soon as you log onto the page. It then says to scroll to start writing your story. So we'll scroll down. The first thing I want to show you is all the options that it gives you. You can add a photo, text, button, video, photo grid, and glide show. Glide show is a pretty cool feature to add some creativity to your web page. So I'm going to go ahead and click on glide show to show you what it does. I'm going to click on this picture first because that's the first picture I want to use. I'm going to select save. And then you're going to see how it is incorporated throughout the project. So I am now going to scroll down. I want to add a button to my web page. And this button is going to be used for a video that I want to show you, but I don't want the video actually on the page. So I'm going to call this button Faith Video. Go to YouTube, select it, and copy and paste it. Add it in. Now I can change the alignment. If I want it on the left side of my web page, I would select that, center, or the right. I want it in the center. And there you go. Now let's say I want to add some text to support why I believe that St. George is awesome because of their faith. I would go here, select text, type in St. George focuses on prayer and faith. But I really don't like how off-centered it is. So I'd click on it, use the center button, and go from there. Now, I told you I was going to show you how I use Glide Show to make it more creative and interactive. You see how I added that picture and it kind of just scrolls on top of it? Now I want to add a different picture to make it more creative. So I would go here again, click Glide Show, select a different picture, press Save, and there it is. So if you scroll up, you'll see that it's there, and that's how Glide Show works. So St. George is awesome. Scroll. We see that it has the faith and prayer videos. Pretty cool, huh? Now I'm going to keep scrolling so I can see that picture fully. Add some more down here at the bottom. I want to add a video about why St. George is awesome. And maybe it's because teachers create awesome videos like this one. So I copy and paste it from YouTube, add it in, press save, and it's there. So now I want to break it up again, break up my web page again. So I click the plus sign, go back to Slideshow, select a new picture to use, press save, and add it in. I wanted you to notice though, as I add it in, it does give me the option that I can put things on top of it. So this time I'm going to put a photo on top of this slideshow picture because I want to talk about how the Bible helps guide our lives. And so I can add it in there. I can also do all kinds of other things with it. Now down here, I want to show you the last feature that web page allows you to do, which is the photo grid. You can create your own photo grid. You can add as many pictures as you like or as few as you would like. I'm going to type in, one reason I think it's so awesome is because it offers many different types of sports. So I'm going to type in football here. I'm going to add that picture of football. Then I'm going to type in basketball. Add in a picture of basketball. Dance. Gives a picture of dance. And there you go. You have your photo grid. I'm going to go up here, click Save, and then my photo grid has been added to the page. I'm going to scroll now all the way back up to the top because I've shown you how to add each kind of feature. You can add multiple different types of features into your page. I just showed you the basics today because of time purposes. I'm going to go up here to Themes. Themes allows me to check what kind of font I would like to use on my web page. It offers very many different types. I today am going to select this one. So it would upload my page to represent that font. And all the text and things like that would go along with it. So pretty cool. I can then preview what it would look like as a student. I'm good with what it would look like, so I'm going to click X out of that, and I can share it, just like I would share a video. But I cannot download it because it is a page. It's not a video. All right, so that is Spark Page. If we go back to the dashboard, we will see that the Spark Page is there on our dashboard. And now we're going to go look at our last feature, which is the Spark Post. Spark Post, you would click on the green plus button. We're going to start from scratch. We're going to choose what size we would like our post to be. You can choose from square size if you want to put it on Facebook, YouTube thumbnail, poster, landscape, or Twitter. I'm just going to choose square today. Click Next. And then you can choose the photo that you would like to use. I am doing a Bible verse today, so I want to make sure that my photo kind of goes along with what I am wanting to talk about today. So I am just going to choose one of the photos that they offer to me. I'm not going to go ahead and type today just for time purposes. So I really like this picture right here. So I'm going to press Next. It's going to create it. I would double click to edit the type of text that I want there. That's going to be the first place that I begin. I have my Bible verse of the day already selected, so I'm just going to go in and copy and paste that for us instead of typing it all in. Go back to our page, double click, add it in, press Done, and there is the most basic form of this project that you can do. I then ignore what's over here and go up to the top to design. And I will create a design based off of their suggested design filters. So I would add, like, if I wanted to change the way that the print was, the colors, thing like that, that to me is the easiest and they look the best usually. So I would go in and change the design based off of that. This one is my favorite. I love the way that that one looks. So you can choose from what you want. I'm going to press done since I like that one. I would then can go to layout. Under layout, you can change the layout features. You can change it from what was suggested, which was our original. You can change it to 2x2 with the picture on the top and the words on the bottom. Words on the side, picture on the side. You can choose any options that fit you best. I personally like the original suggestion that they gave, so I'm going to keep it that way. You can also change the palette, change the different colors that it is. So I'm going to show you how that works, where it just changes like one word, changes the background. That looks pretty cool because then you can actually see the background picture. You would press done if you wanted to select it. You can then go back up to background, change the background picture, change the filter that the background picture is in. So if I wanted to change it to black and white, I could do something like that, a little bit darker. There you go. I'm going to stick with that one because I like how the blues look together. And then I can change the text. You would change, if I wanted to take this from a square to a circle, I could do something like that. If I wanted to do that, I could do that. That looks pretty cool. So I'm going to leave that, press done, and I have finished what I wanted to do with post. You can share it just like you would share anything else. You would have to be connected to Facebook though, and that's something that is a problem with our students. So I would suggest that the students download and save it to their computer. That way they can add it to their video or they can add it to their web page. I would go back to Spark and you would see that it's on your dashboard and it's added. That is how you do creations in Adobe Spark to create a page, video, or post. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me and let me know. Thanks. Bye.